other conditions, but just going over a couple things here that I think that's really important. First of all, is I was very touched and privileged to go to Coach Warmath's memorial service, and not knowing hardly anybody there except for a select few. And I got a chance to sit in that pew, and it was going through a personal situation. They're putting to rest today or tomorrow one of my favorite uncles that had passed away, so I'm kind of sitting there in that funeral thinking about him, thinking about Coach Warmath and what he stood for. And you have a lot of thoughts, when you're in those places. But I walked in there with my wife, and I walked in there, and guys, and some of you were there, there's just a group of guys just visiting in the church, in the pews, and they're just talking, how you doing, it's great to see you. And, you walked in there and you said, there is no game like the game of football. Now, how many people we have a memorial service and have a whole group, they were having to get the group to sit down because they were visiting so much about the old times. And, it was really neat. So we sat down there in the pews, and then you listen to the stories, and you listen about Coach Warmath, and then you listen to the music. Now, I will tell you what captured me from a guy that's just came in here is when they sang "Glory, Glory, Hallelujah" in church there. The hair on the back of my neck. I don't have any on my head, but I got some on the back of my neck. Just stood up. And then when the letterman, and I'd say probably 90% were guys that have played it to you, I think. And somebody said it was a man's funeral, a true man's funeral. Is that everybody just stood up, sang the song, sang the fight song. And it brought something to your attention. If from a guy that just got here, it was pretty neat. But it just continued to get better, because when I walked over to the country club where they had some things, I got to meet a lot of people, and I told our coaches when I said, we got some recruiting to do, because everybody I seen in there had necks about that wide in there, and big, strong, good-looking guys now, proud guys, tough guys, hard-nosed guys. And when I went over there and got a chance to visit with them, I knew what we needed to do and where we need to go, because there's no question there was some tremendous character, some great people, some great players that were there. Bob Stein, a big part of that, and it was pretty, somebody told me, I was trying to think, I spent Mo Forte. How many of you know Mo Forte or played with Mo? Okay. Mo came over after. He says, Coach, I want to see you. So Mo came over. He ate training table with us. I spent some time with him, and he got to telling us stories, because he was kind of unique. He played for Coach and then coached with him, so he got to see two sides. And he was funny. He goes, let me tell you, when I played for him, I'm not sure I liked him all the time. But he said, you know what, 10 years, I love the man. Mo drove, I think he lived in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, drove his damn car up to see his coach. And I guess I'd say every coach in here that's coaching the game, I hope someday we can all be that inspirational to somebody, because that's what it's all about right there now.